Tuesday. So that means it's time for Tuesday Travel Trivia. I go online at different times on Tuesdays so people in different time zones can catch me. I just wanted to say hi and welcome to be talking about Arkansas today. Arkansas Travel Trivia. And like I said, my name is Gayle, and welcome to my channel. We're all about the hashtag Be Bodacious, which means you're not going to let life get in the way of living. And I am accompanied today by my Bodacious service dog, Pipsy. He goes with me everywhere. And I am actually doing this from somewhere in Southwest Virginia. And I'm not sure where, but I'm out here at the park. It's a beautiful, gorgeous day. And so we're going to kind of enjoy the sunshine while we have this. And who knows, I may even open the top on the Jeep Commander. So hi, we've got one person in, so welcome. Good to see you. Please don't forget to give me a like on the live stream, and you can share it with your friends. So, Arkansas, Arkansas. Hey, Grandma Lynn, welcome. It's good to see you. Y'all, Grandma Lynn has an amazing channel, so if you've never checked her out, make sure you do. Lovely lady, great channel, always positive, and that's what we need some more of in our lives, right? More positivity. All right, so shall we get started? I have got, this is all about Arkansas. What? Are you bored? I'm so sorry. Pipsy's bored. Hey, oh, I'm just glad you got the notification, Peter. So we've been joined by Peter Parker, aka Spider-Man the Hero. Don't forget to give me a like on the live stream. It's really important there. All right, so the first question is, which crop is Arkansas famous for? It leads the nation in growing a specific crop. I'm going to give you a choice of 3 on this. And Arkansas leads the nation in growing rice, tobacco, or corn. Which one do you all think it is? Rice, tobacco, or corn? And this one really surprised me because of all the things that I would think it would be, the one that it is like the least likely to me. Hey, you. Okay, well, I'll go ahead and tell you. The crop that Arkansas is the most, or grows the most of in the nation, is rice. Now, I thought for sure that it was going to be corn or tobacco, maybe soybeans, but no, it's rice. So think about that next time y'all whip up some Chinese fried rice. I can't believe it. All right, number 2. National parks are in Arkansas? 11, 1, or 5? And this one threw me too. I'm going to go ahead and tell you, it is 1. Yeah, there is 1 national park in Arkansas. So the 1 national park is Hot Springs National Park. But there are several other, whoops, moving the phone here too much. There are several other national park sites. So if you ever go through, there's Fort Smith, and then Hot Springs, Little Rock Central High School. That's another National Historic Site, along with Fort Smith. The Pea Ridge National Military Park, President William Jefferson Clinton Birthplace Home. That's a National Historic Site. And then there's a couple of National Historic Trails, which are Butterfield Overland National Historic Trail and the Trail of Tears. And there's also the Buffalo National River and the Arkansas Post National Memorial. Have y'all ever been to any of these? let me know. I have been to Fort Smith. I've been past the Little Rock Central High School, but it was closed when we went through. And I've been to Hot Springs. Now, Hot Springs, oh my gosh, you all. We made the mistake of going to Hot Springs in the spring. We wanted to get away from our local spring break people who came up to Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge every year. We thought that by going to Arkansas, we would be missing this. But what happened? We got right in the middle of it. Hot Springs was like jam-packed, crowded. We were going to go over to Crater of Diamond State Park, so we did do that. And that was interesting. I'll tell you more about that shortly. But oh my gosh, it was insanely packed. Everything was a huge line. You couldn't hardly get like down the sidewalks, down the roads. It was insane. So we left. And that's also the year we wound up in Biloxi. And it's because they were so crowded. And Biloxi, Mississippi is not close to Arkansas. So we just wanted to get to where the crowds weren't. And come to find out, it was not spring break season in Biloxi. So there you go. Kind of crazy for us. But that was a van life thing. You know, if you don't like where you are, you can easily get in the van and go. So we did. All right. So the National Park Quarters. Let's talk about that. 2010, the National Park Quarters. What national park is on the National Park Quarter? You all cannot possibly get this wrong, because I'm here to tell you it's just not possible to get it wrong. Because we already said there's only one national park in Arkansas. Hot Springs. Hot Springs National Park is on the quarter. Okay, next up. Y'all are going to love this because it's fascinating. What is the only diamond mine? What? That long-suffering sigh, which y'all may have heard. Yeah, that's Service Dog Pipsy. He's out here wanting to take a walk, I think. All right. Where in the U.S. can you look for diamonds and keep what you find? New Mexico, Arkansas, or Arizona? Okay. No, it's not Arizona. Sorry. Got a message there where somebody's watching on Facebook and they said it was Arizona. Sorry. It is Arkansas, the subject of our trivia for today. And we are talking about Crater of Diamond State Park. So, like, this is the coolest thing. There's like 37 acres and plenty of parking, lots of parking. But not only can you keep what you can find, but you can also bring in your equipment. And they've got lots of other rocks there in addition to diamonds. But it's like this old defunct volcano. And they actually recommend that basically you just walk along the surface and watch where you're walking. But you can bring your equipment. You can dig. It's just really a cool thing because it's like how many people go to look for diamonds. So it's just fun. It's fascinating. You want to watch the season that you go because in summer it is completely miserable and there is no shade. So there's a because you're on an old defunct volcano. Bring your own shade if you're going to want that. Bring your umbrellas, your lawn chairs. You can sit out and, sift through the dirt and try to find diamonds. They've even got people over in the building that can help you identify what you find. So if you have any questions, there's experts right there on the property. And it's just, if you get a chance to go. I would suggest, based on previous experience, take your lunch with you. Plan on having a picnic because there's not anything really at close by at this state park site. There are some things in the building, but here's the thing: you're walking on 37 acres, so you're not going to find a McDonald's in the middle of a 30-acre field that's a defunct volcano. It's not happening. So go ahead and get your stuff before you get into the state park. And of course, pack in, pack out. Okay? All right. And fun fact, the largest diamond ever unearthed in the U.S. came from Crater of Diamonds State Park. You are not going to believe this, but the largest diamond ever unearthed in the U.S., it was there at the park, weighed 40 carats. I was like, are you kidding me? A 40-carat diamond? Oh my gosh. That's one heck of an engagement ring, ladies. 40.23 carats, and they named the diamond Uncle Sam. Yeah, Crater of Diamonds State Park right there in Arkansas. Walk across the fields, do some hunting, and keep what you find, and it might just be 40 carats or more. Insane, right? Okay. And in what city can you get free spring water? What city do you think it is that you can get free spring water? Is it Little Rock, Fort Smith, or Hot Springs? This is an easy one. Yep. Fort Smith, Little Rock, or Hot Springs? Let's see. Oh, got one from Facebook. Nope, it's not Fort Smith. This is actually not that hard, so think about it just for a second. Another one. Yes, Hot Springs. It is indeed Hot Springs. So congratulations there. Okay. Where in Arkansas can you see a tugboat and a submarine at the same museum? Is that Little Rock, North Little Rock, or Hot Springs? That's Little Rock, North Little Rock, or Hot Springs. Well, it is North Little Rock. And that is a really cool place. If you all ever get a chance to go, there's plenty of parking there. It's right there. It's on the riverfront because it's, the tugboat and a submarine. And the submarine that's there has had the longest frontline tour of duty of any other submarine in the world. It's the USS Razorback. The longest serving combat submarine frontline. Let me try these words again. The longest serving combat frontline submarine in the world. It was built in 1943, commissioned the following year, and spent 56 years in service. It's like, are you kidding me? 56 years in service. So it spent more in service than I am old, which is, pretty cool. Then the tugboat, that's the USS Razorback. The tugboat is Hoga Tugboat. That's also in North Little Rock. It's at the same museum. And I want to say it's like $12 to get into the museum. But of course, prices always change. So you're going to want to check that out. It's famous, the tugboat is famous for its actions at Pearl Harbor in 1941. It is the last surviving vessel from that day. That's according to the website. So it is famous because it rescued sailors, it pulled ships out, and it kept the channels open. Got to keep the channels open. So that was at Pearl Harbor. And this is the only place where you can see two vessels that bookended World War II. This is the only place where you can see two vessels that bookended that. So fascinating place. Even if you can't go into the museum, like we went, it was after hours. It's still worth going and looking, and just, you can see the tugboats and the submarine right there. If you do want to take a tour of the submarine, though, you really need to know that there's a rope ladder involved. They say it's 90% the way it was when it saw action, so you're going to have to keep that in mind when you go. So it's really not going to be disability friendly. The tugboat, maybe more so, but the area around it, yeah, you're fine on that. So, yeah. All right. Well, that's our Arkansas trivia for the day. This has been Travel Tuesday Trivia. And go out, be bodacious, have fun, and don't let life get in the way of living. So, thanks for watching. We'll see you next Tuesday. In the meantime, y'all have a great week. Talk to you soon. Bye.